Welcome to the day 2 of the periodic table class. Topics which we have studied earlier are need of a periodic table, history of a periodic table, and in history of the periodic table we studied Dobereiner's law of triads and Newland's law of octaves from page numbers 78 and 79 of your concise chemistry book. Topics for today are Mendeleev's periodic law, Mendeleev's periodic table, its essential features, merits, defects, and then we'll study modern periodic law and explanations for anomalies in Mendeleev's classification of elements from page numbers 80, 81 and 82 of your concise chemistry book. The objective of today's topic is to give you the knowledge about the Mendeleev's periodic law, Mendeleev's periodic table and modern periodic law. Open page number 80 of your concise chemistry book. Moving further in the history of the classification of elements, Lothar Meyer in 1869 compiled a periodic table of 56 elements based on their periodicity of their properties. Example, molar volumes, when arranged in order of increasing atomic weight. Next was Dmitry Mendeleev. He was a Russian chemist, and in 1869 he arranged all the then known 63 elements in increasing order of their atomic mass. He noticed that when elements were put in order of atomic masses, there was a periodic repetition of their elemental properties. This was the first periodic table. Based on his assumptions, Mendeleev formulated a law called Mendeleev's periodic law, which states that the physical and chemical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic masses. On the basis of this law, he formed a tabular arrangement of elements, which was basically based on atomic masses and similarity in the formula of hydride and oxides formed by the elements. What were the essential features of Mendeleev's periodic table? First was that it contains vertical columns called groups and horizontal rows called periods. Important feature is that there are in all 8 groups from group 1 to group 8. Group 1 to group 7 is subdivided into 2 subgroups A and B, whereas group 8 is not divided into any subgroup. Next feature is that all elements of a subgroup and even of group 8 have similar properties and same valency. Valency of groups from 1 to 4 is exactly same as the group number. For example, the elements of this group 1 will have valency 1, the elements of group 2 will have valency 2, and elements of group 3 will have valency 3 up to group 4. But the elements of group from 5th to group 7 have the valencies equal to 8 minus the group number. For example, valency of elements of 5th group will be 8 minus 5, that is 3. Elements of group 6 will have valency 8 minus 6, that is 2. And elements of group 7 will have valency 8 minus 7, that is 1. Another very important feature is that the metallic character decreases as we move from left to right in a period. For example, if we move from lithium towards fluorine along period 2, then the metallic character will decrease from lithium towards fluorine. That is, lithium will be most metallic and fluorine will be non-metallic in nature. Let us understand the Mendeleev's periodic table from the table 5.1 given on the page number 80 of your concise chemistry book. You can clearly see that in the Mendeleev's periodic table there are 8 groups, and group 1 to group 7 it is further divided into subgroups A and B, whereas group 8 it is not divided. Now all the elements of these subgroups and even this group 8, they have similar properties. Means all the elements of this group 1 will have similar properties of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the elements of a particular group, they will have similar properties and will show the same valency. Now the valency for group 1 to group 4, it is equal to the group number. For example, if we take lithium, then its valency will be 1 because it belongs to group number 1. If you take aluminium, its valency will be 3 because it belongs to group 3, and the valency of this silicon, it will be 4 because it belongs to group 4. Now for rest of the elements from group 5 to group 8, the valency is equal to 8 minus the group number. For example, the valency of phosphorus will be 8 minus 5. Group number is 5. So it will come out to be 3. For oxygen, the valency will be 8 minus 6. It will be 2. For chlorine, the valency will be 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. In a period, the elements gradually change from metallic to non-metallic character. That means that if we move from left to right in Mendeleev's periodic table across the horizontal row, then the non-metallic character increases. That means the elements to the left of the Mendeleev's periodic table show a metallic character, and the elements to the right of the Mendeleev's periodic table, they show non-metallic character. Now let us discuss the merits of Mendeleev's table. First one is grouping of elements. Mendeleev arranged the elements in mere 8 groups and made the study of the elements very easy. Secondly, he left some gaps for undiscovered elements. Mendeleev correctly thought that such elements would be discovered later on. So he left some gaps for subsequent inclusion of those elements which were not known at that time. You can clearly observe the gaps here in the Mendeleev's periodic table. Another merit was that he predicted the properties of then undiscovered elements on the basis of the properties of the elements lying next to the vacant slots. For example, he named the vacant slot below aluminium as Eka aluminium, and an element named gallium was discovered later on in 1876 which had the similar chemical properties as Eka aluminium. Similarly, he named the element below silicon as Eka silicon, whose properties were similar to germanium, which was discovered in 1886, and you can clearly observe from this table that the properties of Eka silicon are quite similar to germanium. Third merit was that he corrected incorrect atomic masses for elements like gold, platinum and beryllium. Earlier, the atomic mass of beryllium was thought to be 13.5, but Mendeleev found out that the atomic mass of beryllium is not 13.5, rather it is approximately equal to 9. In this way, the Mendeleev's periodic table, it formed the basis for the modern periodic table, and Mendeleev was named as father of the periodic table. But still Mendeleev's periodic law and Mendeleev's periodic table were discarded, okay? Because there were some defects in it. What were these defects? First was the anomalous pairs. You know that Mendeleev's periodic law stated that in Mendeleev's periodic table, the elements are arranged in accordance to their increasing atomic masses. But there were some pairs of elements which did not follow this principle. For example, argon with atomic mass 39.9, it comes before potassium with atomic mass 39.1. Similarly, cobalt with atomic mass 59.9 precedes nickel with atomic mass 58.6. In the same way, tellurium with atomic mass 127.6, it comes before iodine with atomic mass 126.9. So these anomalous pairs, they contradicted Mendeleev's periodic law. Second was position of isotopes. So children, what are isotopes? Isotopes of an element are atoms of that element having similar chemical properties but different atomic masses. For example, the isotopes of hydrogen element are protium, deuterium and tritium. Now look at them carefully. They have same atomic numbers but different mass numbers. So according to Mendeleev's periodic law, isotopes of an element must be given separate places in the periodic table since they have different atomic masses, but actually they were not assigned separate places. So this was a defect of Mendeleev's periodic table. Next was grouping of chemically dissimilar elements. So certain elements which had very different properties, for example the elements like copper and silver, which are very different from the elements like sodium, lithium, potassium, they were put together in the same group 1, whereas chemically similar elements were kept separate from each other. For example, gold and platinum, which are very similar in their chemical properties, are placed far away from each other. Next is electron arrangement. So Mendeleev's periodic table, it does not explain the electron arrangement of elements. The defect was the anomalous position of hydrogen. Hydrogen was not given a fixed position in Mendeleev's periodic table. It was considered in group 1A as well as in group 7A because it showed the properties similar to alkali metals as well as halogens. For example, it formed positive ion, that is HCl, and a negative ion, example NaH. Some more defects were also there. Position of lanthanides and actinides. Lanthanides are placed at one place along with lanthanum, and actinides are placed at one place along with actinium. Thus lanthanides and actinides have not been provided separate and proper places in Mendeleev's periodic table. Another defect was that Mendeleev's periodic table fails to explain the cause of periodicity. Let us revise atomic number. Atomic number is the number of unit positive charge present in the nucleus of an atom of a particular element. That is, it is equal to the number of protons or number of electrons in an uncharged atom. It was Henry Moseley who in 1914 determined the atomic number of each of the known elements. And he came to a conclusion that if the elements were arranged in order of increasing atomic number rather than their atomic masses, they gave a better fit in the periodic table. So, on the basis of his observations, he devised a law called modern periodic law, which states that the chemical and physical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic numbers. That is, if the elements are arranged in order of increasing atomic number, there is a periodic repetition of their properties. On the basis of his periodic law, Moseley was able to explain the anomalies in the Mendeleev's classification of elements. The first anomaly he explained was the position of isotopes. So if we take the example of isotopes of hydrogen again, you all know the isotopes of hydrogen are protium, deuterium and tritium. Now these isotopes, they have similar atomic numbers but different mass numbers. And according to modern periodic law, if the elements are arranged in order of their increasing atomic numbers, then they show a distinct periodicity and make a better fit in the periodic table. So this cleared the anomaly in the Mendeleev's classification. As the isotopes have same atomic number, so they will be put together in the same place in the periodic table as suggested by the modern periodic law. Second anomaly that Moseley explained was the position of anomalous pairs. Now the atomic number of argon is 18 and its mass number is 40, while the atomic number is 19 and mass number is 39. According to modern periodic law, elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic number, so argon should come before potassium. In this way, the modern periodic law, it formed the basis for the new type of classification. Now open the page number 80 of your concise chemistry book and start reading with me. Mendeleev's periodic table. In 1869, Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, a Russian chemist, arranged all the 63 elements known at that time in increasing order of their atomic mass. Elements with similar properties were put one after the other in the same vertical column group with blank spaces where the expected periodicity of the properties was disrupted. So Mendeleev, he left some blank spaces where he thought that the periodicity of properties was disrupting. That is where the properties of an element did not tally with the properties of the element placed above it. He observed that elements with similar properties occurred at regular intervals. This is called periodicity of properties of elements. So based on this, he propounded a law that is called Mendeleev's periodic law. Mendeleev's periodic law states that physical and chemical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic masses. So write a question here that state Mendeleev's periodic law. The question can come that what is a periodic table? Periodic table is a chart of elements prepared in such a way that elements with similar properties occur in the same vertical column or group. It is called periodic because elements with similar properties occur at fixed intervals or periods. and it is called a table because elements are arranged in a tabular form. Essential features of Mendeleev's periodic table. So you can get a question here that what are the essential features of Mendeleev's periodic table? Mendeleev's periodic table contains vertical columns called groups and horizontal rows called periods. There are in all 8 groups, that is group 1 to group 8. Each of these groups from 1 to group 7 is divided into 2 subgroups A and B. Group 8 has no subgroup. Inert gases were not known at that time. So that is why noble gases are not included in this table. All elements of a subgroup or of group 8 which has no subgroup have similar properties and show same valency, which is equal to the group number for up to group 4 or group number subtracted from 8 for groups 5 to 7. In a period, elements gradually change from metallic to a non-metallic character, or metallic character it decreases as one moves from left to right across the horizontal row. We have already discussed all these points in detail. Mendeleev's periodic table was published in a German journal in 1872. He used letter R to represent the element of that particular group. Hydride of any element of group 4 is written as RH4. For example, hydride of carbon is CH4. Oxide of any element of the same group is RO2, or you can say CO2 for carbon. What were the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table? First was grouping of elements. He generalized the study of elements, then known to a study of mere 8 groups. Gaps for undiscovered elements. In order to make sure that elements having similar properties fell in the same vertical column or group, Mendeleev left some gaps in his periodic table. These gaps were left for subsequent inclusion of elements not known at that time. Mendeleev correctly thought that such elements would be discovered later. I have already explained earlier that Mendeleev left some gaps in his periodic table for subsequent inclusion of elements that were not known at that time. Next very big achievement of Mendeleev's periodic table was that he predicted the properties of undiscovered elements. So thirdly, prediction of properties of undiscovered elements. He predicted the properties of the then unknown elements on the basis of the properties of the elements lying adjacent to the vacant slots. Adjacent means next to the vacant slots. He actually predicted the properties of some undiscovered elements in 1871. For example, Eka aluminium means one place below aluminium in the group. Its atomic mass and chemical properties are quite similar to those of the element gallium discovered later on in 1876. The properties of Eka silicon are the properties of germanium. So here a table is given in which the properties of Eka aluminium and gallium are compared, and similarly properties of Eka silicon and germanium are compared. Fourth, incorrect atomic mass corrected. Mendeleev was able to correct the values of atomic mass of the elements like gold and platinum by placing these elements strictly on the basis of similarities in their properties. You can get another question here, that what were the defects in Mendeleev's periodic table, or why Mendeleev's periodic table was discarded. The first defect was anomalous pairs. The following pairs of elements did not follow Mendeley's principles. Firstly, argon with atomic mass 39.9 precedes potassium with atomic mass 39.1. Secondly, cobalt with atomic mass 59.9 precedes nickel with atomic mass 58.6. Thirdly, tellurium with atomic mass 127.6 precedes iodine with atomic mass 126.9. The second reason for discarding Mendeley's periodic table was the position of isotopes. Isotopes of an element are atoms of that element having similar chemical properties but different atomic masses. According to Mendeley's periodic law, isotopes of an element must be given separate places in the periodic table since they have different atomic masses, but they were not assigned separate places. We have already discussed this earlier, that the position of isotopes, it was the same in the Mendeley's periodic table, but according to Mendeley's periodic law, the position of the isotopes must have been different because the elements, they were arranged according to atomic masses. Thirdly, grouping of chemically dissimilar elements. The elements such as copper and silver bear no resemblance to alkali metals such as lithium, sodium, etc., but they have been placed together in the first group. Fourthly, separation of chemically similar elements. Elements that are chemically similar, such as gold and platinum, have been placed in separate groups. Fifth is electron arrangement. Mendeley's periodic table does not explain the electron arrangement of elements. Sixth reason was position of hydrogen. Hydrogen was not given a fixed position. It was considered in group 1A as well as in group 7A because it forms both a positive ion, Vis means example in HCl, and a negative ion, Vis NaH. Atomic number as basis for modern periodic law. The magnitude of positive charge present in the nucleus of an atom was determined by Henry Moseley, an English physicist. In 1913, Moseley used anodes of different metals in a discharge tube and subjected them to attack by cathode rays. He found that when cathode rays struck anodes of different metals, the wavelengths of the rays produced change. The wavelength of these rays was found to decrease in regular manner on changing the metal of anode in order of their position in the periodic table. By this, he concluded that the number of positive charge present in the nucleus of an atom is most fundamental property of an atom. So this para, it explains the discovery of atomic number as a fundamental property of an atom by Moseley in 1913. Turn to page number 82. The number of unit positive charge present in the nucleus of an atom of a particular element is called atomic number of that element. So if you get the question define atomic number, then here it is the definition of the atomic number. Sum of the positive charge present in the nucleus is due to protons, and number of protons is equal to the atomic number of that element. Thus, Henry Moseley found that atomic number is a better fundamental property of elements compared to atomic mass. This led to the modern periodic law. Modern periodic law states that physical and chemical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic numbers. So you can get a question here that state the modern periodic law. So what does modern periodic law state? It states that physical and chemical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic numbers. If elements are arranged in order of their increasing atomic number, those with similar properties are repeated after regular intervals. That is, periodicity in the periodic table occurs based on the atomic numbers, that is, number of protons. On the basis of all these predictions, Henry Moseley was able to explain the anomalies in the Mendeleev's periodic table. Explanations for anomalies in Mendeleev's classification of elements. First was position of isotopes. Since all isotopes of an element have the same number of protons, their atomic number is also the same. And since all isotopes of an element have the same atomic number, they can be put at the same position in the periodic table. Second was position of anomalous pairs. The atomic number of argon is 18 and its mass number is 40, while atomic number of potassium is 19 and its mass number is 39. Now, according to the modern periodic law, elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic number. So, argon with lower atomic number should come first and potassium with its higher atomic number should come later. In the similar way, the position of cobalt and nickel are also justified. That is all for today. Kindly read the page numbers 80, 81 and 82 of your concise chemistry book and solve the